Hi everyone, I am Tasha Carnahan. I'm Mr. Joseph Jordan, Senior Paralegal. As this is my first video for you all, I wanted to give a brief introduction about myself. I served in the Army for 7 years, and while I was in the Army, I served on 2 deployments to Iraq. I got out honorably in 2011 when I was an E6. This is a picture of me. This was just shortly before I got out, and that's my husband. He's still in. Excuse me. So being in the military has also given me a love for fitness and exercise and just being, healthy overall. So that's also led me to be a bodybuilding competitor. This is also me. Just this last year, I was preparing to do another show this year. However, it was delayed due to COVID. So hopefully I will get to compete here in September. Being a bodybuilder, being a bodybuilding competitor, it's led me into some conversations with some soldiers here recently that I wanted to clear up a little bit. Story of a client that we had. I'm going to read a little bit so then that way I can make sure I don't mess up any of the details. Our client, he had joined to be in the special forces where, everyone wants to be bigger, faster, stronger. You got to be that high speed person. And obviously that's what he wanted to do, joining the Army to be in the special forces. So he was actually introduced to steroids or gear, juice, roids, whatever the heck you want to call it, by his superiors. And so that way he could become that high speed, low drag soldier that everybody's looking for, and that he was striving to be. He succumbed to the peer pressure, or, not even peer pressure in a sense, because it came from his superiors. And he took it and he became that super soldier that everybody was looking for. Unfortunately, it was to his detriment because it was later found in his barracks room, and the superiors and peers weren't, held accountable. He was, because it was in his room. So unfortunately, what happened to him was he received an Article 15, and then they separated him for that specific misconduct. And then from there, they gave him a general discharge. Even though he had done nothing else wrong and he had been the super high speed soldier that they were looking for. And not necessarily, so he received that a general discharge. And the way that we assisted him, he actually did not contact our office until after he had been separated, and he asked us to assist him with his discharge upgrade. We did. We assisted him with that, and we actually got him a successful result in getting his discharge upgraded to honorable. I explained this same story to the soldier that I had a conversation with about that steroids are illegal, and he had said to me in our conversation, he had said, steroids aren't illegal. They don't even test for them. Everybody's doing it. Once again, that whole thing of superiors and peers doing it, he's like, everybody's doing it, so why does it matter? It does matter. And the military does test for them. They just do it at random. So whenever you go to your analysis, they give you that big long briefing at the very beginning. That's when that comes out, that they express to you that these are the specific drugs that we're testing for, and we may test for these. So that means that the people that are using are actually just getting very lucky to not test positive because of it being so random. So that being said, I'm not advocating for use of them. What I'm advocating for is to not use them. Do the best that you can each and every day, being that high speed soldier that you can be. But if you do find yourself in that situation to where you are facing, non-judicial punishment, judicial punishment, because you can be court-martialed for any type of violation of the UCMJ at a court-martial. So anything that you can receive an Article 15 for, you can go to a court-martial for. And court-martial means possibly a bad conduct discharge or dishonorable discharge. I'm not saying necessarily that could happen to you, but I am saying that any violation could happen. So just don't risk it. But if you are facing one of those things, you can definitely give us a call and we can see how we can assist you. Thank you.